kick the puck in the net that way, and it
Yes,
was
they're
disallowed. So
cheating their way to victory, Norbs. That's what the Oilers are. I'm sorry,
yeah.
Oilers Nation.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Yo, guys, welcome to another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy. Tommy Lee here with Norbz, Cabrera. Paula couldn't join us today, but she will be back for the next episode. But let's go right to it. The conclusion of the Battle of Alberta concluded last night. Connor McDavid, clutch, amazing goal, sent the Flames packing. What else is new? Me and Norbz called it. Norbz, what did you think of the game last night?
It was fantastic. On top of the controversy in the third period, and the the offensive firepower between the Oilers and the Flames, there were so many goals scored in this game, 9 in total. And the Oilers came out on top. Excellent production offensively for the Oilers. I mean, the entire series they were bang on. Showing that they are, the force to be reckoned with in this playoffs, and they really proved it against Calgary and Jacob Markstrom. Poor Jacob Markstrom. Crazy how Edmonton won that game.
Yeah, it's going to definitely be poor Jacob Markstrom in the offseason when he gets destroyed by the Calgary Flames media. Once again, definitely just dumped big time last night, along with, Mike Smith didn't do any better too, so I can't just put it fully on Markstrom, but Markstrom had a bad series as well. It was a great goal. Captain Connor McDavid comes up clutch again with the overtime goal. That's why he's the best player in the game with Leon Draisaitl, and Edmonton definitely deserved to win the series. They had the better goalie and they had the better team. Of course, once again, Calgary Flames laid that huge egg in Game 3. That probably cost them the series. Also costing the series is their Vezina candidate goaltender, like I've always said. Not trying to knock the guy. I'm not going to go, I don't make fun of people's like personality or personal life. I'm not attacking his character or anything like that. Just his play on the ice. It was horrendous. Jacob Markstrom, definitely, I think the Calgary Flames manager are going to have to take a look if he's the guy to lead them to the Stanley Cup, because it was a horrendous performance. And I won't be surprised if they move him next year. I really won't. Calgary Flames move Jacob Markstrom, because they need to win the cup. You need a good goalie, and he just was not. But let me ask you something, Norbz. Big news going around hockey world. Disallowed goal. Blake Coleman. Say he kicked in the puck. It was going to be 5-4 Calgary. With 2 minutes left in the third period, Calgary had it wrapped. Disallowed goal, which allowed Edmonton to score that winning goal by Connor McDavid in overtime. What do you think that disallowed goal?
It's really questionable. When Blake Coleman was interviewed after the game, he said that he didn't really understand that rule because he was pushed, apparently trying to keep his foot on the ice, but that led to that kicking motion, I believe. That's how it turned out. That goal was disallowed. It's very unfortunate. Coleman and the defense for the Oilers, Cody Ceci, jolted for position in front of the net when Coleman lost his balance, and that's why he was pushed, and that's how the puck got into the net with the Coleman skate. A lot of playoff games has transpired, and these things happen. There's always been review that is trying to be fair and trying to be honest, but this is one of those things that it's a head scratcher for Calgary, especially. It's unfortunate for Calgary to have that goal disallowed. And I guess that how it turned out. That's that the outcome came differently. So the Oilers won that game. It was a highly highly offensive game as well as some controversy there too.
Yeah, I totally agree. Kevin BX, Norbz, basically stated he had a good reasoning on the panel, different camera angles. So Kevin BX, the guys still know him. He used to be a good player in the NHL, retired NHL player. He played with mostly for the Vancouver Canucks career. Basically, he was saying every angle you could see Coleman had the chance to not put his skate out there. So it looked like he was, maybe he didn't intentionally mean to kick it, but he knew what he was doing, where he was trying to cover the puck from that coming out of the net. So Bieksa was saying, even though he didn't think intentionally to kick it in, he was definitely thinking about making sure the puck's in the net. So if you look at different camera angles, I mean, Bieksa kind of makes sense. Elliot Friedman had another good explanation saying that, no, Coleman, like he maybe was trying to stop. Maybe he was trying to get his skate to stop from going into the net and avoiding the net, crashing to the net. So you never know. Only Blake Coleman knows what he was really thinking. But man, it was highway robbery, though. I was very shocked, Norbz, and the hockey world was very shocked as to why they made that call, disallowed goal, with that much of a precious situation with the Flames on back against the wall, could get eliminated if they lose that game. Even I believe it was Kelly Rudy said that he was very surprised they disallowed that goal. So I mean, so sorry, Oilers Nation, you're cheating your way to the Stanley Cup. Because Gary Bettman wants Connor McDavid to touch the Stanley Cup. I am sorry. Come on, Norbz. You know what's going on here. Bettman wants McDavid to win the cup.
Well, you know what? Like for years, Edmonton, has always been awarded the first round pick, and we've had so many. They've had so many first round picks. Connor McDavid, to be included in that. And for years, the Oilers, they really built themselves up to a contender, and this is the year. They've always been ridiculed the last few years that they have such a good team, but they never made the playoffs until now. So they're proving themselves otherwise to be a top cup contender. And again, it's unfortunate about that that disallowed goal. I mean, Coleman was just trying to do his job, but all of a sudden, you have your defender behind you or whatnot, and it really is a surprise maybe for Coleman to get in that position, and that's why he kicked the puck in the net that way, and
yes,
it was
they're cheating their way to victory, Norbz. That's what the Oilers are. I'm sorry, Oilers Nation.
It was just a startling moment for Coleman. It's like a check swing in baseball, trying to defend yourself over a pitch that's close to your head, when you're swinging and missing.
One of the best fans in the NHL, Oilers Nation. I love you guys, Oilers fans, but you guys, your team is cheating their way to victory. I'm sorry with that one. No, I was really shocked. I mean, my brother was saying it was, either way, doesn't matter. They're cheating their way to victory as long as they win the Stanley Cup, as long as the Canadian team wins the Stanley Cup. But I mean, who wants to win like that? Honestly, Norbz, who wants to win like that? So anyways, let's move on to the second topic here is, can the Edmonton Oilers win the Stanley Cup?
Oh, that's a tough call for me. I mean,
they cheat their way to victory. I'm sure it won't be.
Well, you know what? After
gives the cup to the McDavid,
after the Colorado and St. Louis Blues series, whoever wins there will have a really good chance of. I don't know. Colorado, St. Louis. They're both good teams, and they could possibly face the Edmonton Oilers in the conference finals. Edmonton's going to have a really tough time in the conference finals, and unfortunately, I think that they may not make it far enough. Unfortunately, Colorado is one of the favorites to win the Stanley Cup because they had such a good team. They were the best in the West, and they're controlling their fate against the St. Louis Blues right now. So chances are that Colorado could possibly beat St. Louis and eliminate Edmonton in the third round. But we'll see. The Oilers' production offensively has been so good You know, 17 points from Draisaitl, 12 from McDavid, 8 from Hyman, 6 from Nugent Hopkins and Kane. I mean, they got the right tools to possibly give Colorado a run for their money, but we don't know that. So we're just predicting at this point. And Colorado is a surefire, favorite to win the Stanley Cup, and for sure Edmonton's going to give them a run for their money. But it's a tough call for me. Edmonton has a long way to go from here.
Hey, honestly, I totally agree, Norbz. But Edmonton looks really good though offensively. Man, they got two of the best players in the world, in my opinion, and McDavid and Draisaitl. Big pickup. Evander Kane was a huge pickup. Nugent Hopkins is coming into his own right now. Darnell Nurse is coming into his own right now. Worried about Mike Smith. That's trust me. Colorado probably is going to defeat the Blues. They're not as forgivable as the Flames are. They have so much firepower on their team, led by Connor McDavid and Nazem Kadri. Gee whiz, Nazem Kadri. I think he's laughing at us right now. I think he is. Him and
I think so.
Tyson Barrie, Zach Hyman.
Yeah, with Zach Hyman. Like,
go ahead, guys.
You know,
laugh at us all you want because we deserve it. Laugh. I would. Yeah. I would seriously.
Hey, if you're not in blue and white, then you're wearing another team's color, right?
If you're not wearing
greener
blue and white,
pastures are out there for them, so they're having the time of their lives.
If you're not wearing blue and white, you have a shot. You have a shot.
Absolutely. Yes.
Matthews is going to be running for the hills now after his 2 years with us is up, man. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. Man, but I won't be surprised. I'm not saying Edmonton will beat Colorado in a 7-game series. Now, if St. Louis miraculously beats Colorado, oh yeah, they'll take out the Blues easy. I don't think Blues are going to beat the Oilers, but I mean, Avalanche. It's all about matchups, right, Norbz? Avalanche, they're tough. They're the favorites. I think they could take them to 7 though. Like they have the best player in the world, two of the best players in the world. It depends on Mike Smith. Like he was better than Jacob the Flop Markstrom in the others in the Battle of Alberta series. So Mike Smith can just somehow reach deep, man. I mean, they have a shot, but Mike Smith is the X factor when they face the Avalanche in the next round. So yeah, I think they can take the Avalanche to 7. They can't beat the Avalanche though. So and then you got the Lightning, and then you got the Hurricanes and the Rangers. So remains to be seen. But hopefully, Canadian team hasn't won in like 800 years. So I mean, since last team, what was that? 93 Canadians with Patrick Waugh.
Since the Habs in '93 when Patrick Waugh was on that. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. I hope we do. I hope they do. Yes. Do I think they cheated their way beating the Flames? Yeah, I do. You know, Oilers Nation can knock me for that. But, I mean, hey, I'm all for Edmonton now. I think me and Norbz and Paula are all for Edmonton now, the remaining Canadian team left. So I hope these boys can do it. But like Norbz said, it's going to be tough. Any final thoughts, Norbz, before we go?
The conference finals for the West is going to be exciting. Colorado or St. Louis, we shall see. Facing Edmonton, so it's going to be another good series coming up. I'm not, going to take away. I'm not going to rule out any more controversies. It might happen in the third round because of the intensity and the drama and passion that always happens in that particular round. So I won't be surprised if we see any more referee bad calls and controversy. So again, it's going to be exciting, and also for the Eastern Conference. I mean, Tampa Bay, another favorite to win the Stanley Cup for the third time, hopefully. We shall see about that. They will advance. They have advanced to the conference finals. They're either going to face Carolina or the New York Rangers. So good luck. Good luck to all the teams going to the third round.
Absolutely. So it's going to be amazing, guys. Here on end, we're all for Oilers, even though they cheated their way to victory. And they cheated in beating the Flames. Sorry, Oilers Nation. But hey, we're for Oilers Nation. I'm not really helping myself with Oilers Nation right now, right? We're all for Oilers Nation now. We're going to buy some Oilers caps. Me, Paul, and Norbz. We're going for Edmonton, right? Right, Norbz? Let's go.
We're going to pay a visit to Northern Alberta at some point in time.
Let's do it.
Yeah, to visit that magnificent Rogers place.
Best fans
in
Edmonton. One of the best hockey fans in the world, Oilers Nation.
Absolutely, yes.
Best players in the world. So let's go Oilers. Let's go. We got to buy an Oilers hat, and I'm sure Norbz will be glad to pay for it on his credit card. All right, guys. Let go Oilers. Go. Let's go. And thank you for joining us on Tea Time with Tommy. And I believe next episode, guess who it's going to be on? Oilers Nation. Yeah, whoever they're facing next. So until then, guys, thank you for joining us. Another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy. Norbz, Cabrera, Tommy Lee, signing out.
And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe below to Tea Time with Tommy Raptors Basketball, or else Tommy will be very sad. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe below.